Someone was waiting for me. Are you ready to get up? You ready to get up? You ready to get up? Hmm? Hi. Good morning. You want to go outside? You want to go inside? Let's go, let's go. Oh, he's like, I'm so ready. I'm so ready. Good morning. Oh my gosh, you're so happy today. You're so happy. I like to see you happy. She's like, pay attention to me. Pay attention to me. So I forgot about my Frosty last night and actually remembered when I was flossing, just about ready to brush. So I was like, dang it. You can't have this. There's chocolate in it. Don't worry, I got hickory for you in a little bit. It's pretty frozen. But you can kind of get the idea. I don't know, it turns into this like soft serve hard ice cream hybrid. It's delicious. I guess I'm having Frosty for breakfast because this is what adulting is like. Also because I didn't do groceries. He's sitting right next to me. Doing this. Who's reading right there? Everybody get some hickory. It's time to refill my supplement container. I talked about this before. I got this one on Amazon. It's got like the spaces for a lot of stuff. So I could select on that day. Totally the last bit is the hardest for me. Actually, let's put this like this. So you can see a little better. Start with vitamin B complex. This is a 2-capsule one, so I split it up. Green tea extract. Around lunchtime. Mushroom complex. This one ideally is taken on an empty stomach, but like today I already ate a little bit. This is vitamin D. Garden of Life. CoQ10. The advantage of doing this as well is like you can see when you're running low on stuff, hopefully before you run out. Indole 3-carbinol. It is considered an antioxidant, I think. This one. Actually, let's do zinc first. Sometimes I forget the order. So zinc is also twice a day. to spread it out. So now I know, alright. So indole 3-carbinol goes in the afternoon. And then we have vitamin A. Folate. Got one left. Some of these, like, you could take more of, but I just don't have the space. And the last one, hyaluronic acid, which I've started to take again since my neck has been having issues.
All the time. I've never seen people that are sore winners. They can't seem to let it go. I come back to the point I tried to make at the end of the hour. Tillerson and Kelly should have been the faces yesterday, explaining that we may come back and redo this order with confidence this will work its way through the court. But the number one objective here is our borders and ensuring we don't allow people in who want to do harm to the country. And allow Tillerson to speak to the foreign policy challenges. Allow the leadership and allow those whom many believe will be the adults in this administration to come forward. To put this guy out, to Nika's point, the larger issue here with the president remarking so positively about Stephen Miller while with Abe down there in Florida, which seemed to be a great weekend. Now you got Trudeau coming to the White House.
So I took my cousin to her appointment, and Peanut was over there, so I got to see Peanut for a little while. I'm back home, and I'm so sleepy. I'm so sleepy, and these little guys are being silly. What do you got there, Hugo? What do you have there, Hugo? What do you have there? So he didn't really feel like eating much this morning, and so when I got back I gave him his food again, and yeah, he ate everything. I'm telling you, like, he likes a routine. If he goes to bed late, he doesn't like to get up early. I don't need anyone to play with me. I'll play myself. I might have to take a nap. Only because, like, Hugo obviously looks really tired. You know, he looks exhausted. So I'm going to go do some groceries. I took a short nap. I think it was like maybe 30 to 45 minutes, and I actually feel really good. I just put on some mascara and some lip gloss because I just want to get out there before traffic. Normally I like to go a little more made up to the grocery store because of the fluorescent lighting. But whatever. One thing that I've thought about a lot is think about when you first started learning how to drive. How stressful every little thing was, and how when you would make a right turn, you didn't know if you had enough space, so you waited until there were no cars coming and all of that. Or parking. I remember I hated parking when you had to make a right into the spot because I always felt like it was too close and all that. And then think about how you are now with driving, especially if it's been a few years, how much more comfortable you get and how you just kind of know, and there's an instinct. It's very just second nature. Isn't that fascinating how the body works? You don't actively have to tell yourself, okay, lift your foot off the gas and put it on the brakes. Your body just does it. And parking, I've gotten super comfortable parking, and I went from a sedan to an SUV. I will say that this car in particular, an SUV, it's made me a lot more comfortable because I'm higher off the ground too, so I can see a lot more, which I like, especially when it comes to parking. And it also has the rear camera, which is great for parallel parking. I was able to parallel park before, but now I'm a lot more confident because obviously I can see what's behind me. But I will never probably be that confident enough to parallel park in New York, Chicago, Massachusetts. I don't know how people parallel park there, because literally the cars are an inch apart. There's no way that they parallel park and don't hit the car in front of them. Like, how is that possible? Someone that lives in one of those cities, explain. I'm going to Whole Foods today, which I don't go too often because it's pretty far away. But I'm going because I want to get a lot of fresh produce. So I'm hoping that the stuff that they have is fresh. Although I just realized today is the day before Valentine's Day, which means that there's probably going to be a bunch of people there buying flowers and buying all kinds of stuff. Probably not a good idea. I always do this to myself. I don't know why. So as suspected, there was not a lot of availability in the grocery store. Look at all that's missing. It makes me so sad. So pretty disappointed with the selection today. I didn't really get to get much stuff. And when I got home, I was so hungry because there was so much traffic and stuff that I had to like eat something really, really quickly. But I'll show you guys what I ended up buying once I like relax a little bit. So this traffic like gets me so agitated. Like, people just drive so terrible here. And I was outside with the dogs. They played. You know I'm talking about you, don't you? And I have to do laundry. I have so much laundry to do. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Some laundry. Jen! What is up? It's kind of crazy that like my face gets greasy normally, but gets, I feel like, even more greasy when I don't wear makeup, which makes zero sense. Like, you would think when you wear makeup, your face would get greasier. The gang is waking up from their nap. They both went into my room and took a nap. Hugo just got up. So, just taking a little break from the things. I'm trying to do like house stuff, like laundry. I've like run out of stuff to wear to work. I haven't run out of stuff, but like it's getting close. It's getting really close. Oh, I did grocery shopping today, which was a total fail because apparently now that Whole Foods, it used to be that they didn't get trucks on Wednesdays, so I would never go on a Wednesday. But now they don't get trucks on Mondays or Thursdays. So there was like nothing. There was like very little of anything. And I was like so excited to like get fresh produce and eat better and stuff. It did not work out that well. I feel like so overwhelmed. Oh, you did? I haven't like checked because I have to like, there's no like dashboard. I have to actually like reach out to the people and ask like the specifics of it. Did you like it? I'm thinking of like signing up again. Thank you, Jen. Don't forget, if you're not interested, cancel. Like, if you don't like it, cancel it before they charge you, whatever. I'm thinking of signing up for it because, like, again, every time I go to the grocery store, it's like a huge mess. It's a huge ordeal, and I actually liked the meals, which is so weird because the 3 meals that I got, I did not think, like the sandwich one, I thought I would like it, but the other ones, I was like, I'm not gonna like this probably, and I actually did like it. It's so hot here. At least where you are, it's like so cold. They could literally, it's probably like better off being left on the front porch than inside the house. I remember those days in Connecticut. I wasn't allowed to use the fridge because one of my roommates brought the fridge. So basically I lived off of like Easy Mac. And then when I would order food, I would literally leave it on the windowsill like it was that cold because the other roommate wouldn't let us put the heater on because she had asthma and she said it like flared up her asthma. So it was freezing. Oh, showering was the worst. So what you just saw was kind of a little sneak peek of my Periscope broadcast that I do with my Patreon community. Now I'm going to feed the dogs and keep doing laundry, making progress here with my list. So some of you guys have said, well, why don't you just wipe off his mouth after he eats? I'm going to show you why. I caught him cleaning his face on the wall. Anything clean. Oh, I didn't forget anything. I got eye boogies too. He's not happy. I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog a little early today so I can try to edit it and get it uploading so I don't have to stay up so late. I'm gonna try to do that, especially on nights that I have to get up early the next day. We're gonna try that. See you guys tomorrow.